Yeah. So right now, as we speak, there's a video in the making that I'm currently working on. Probably gonna change the name of this channel along with it. Not like my username, but probably add something to it. Because I gotta have something to do in my free time. I'm not necessarily gonna be calling people out because there's a lot that I still have to do in order to grow, and that's not exposing uh, people. I'm gonna be diving into the minds of past cases that are available all over the internet because that's what I was gonna do in the first place when it came to making videos. I'm actually gonna connect my mic so you guys can hear me better. Whoa. This thing is fucking huge. Oh, crap. I don't know. I don't really know if it's gonna work considering that it's not fucking working. Yo. Is it the same? Or is it. Yo, is it working? No, it's not. Son of a bitch. Hey, is it working? I don't know if it is, because it's hard to tell. Very hard to tell if this thing is fucking working. Is this working? Oh boy. See what I mean by my stuff does not fucking work when I want it to? That's because it's not a streamer's mic. It's a singer's mic. Go back up there. Thank you. I'm crazy. I talked to my fucking mic. See, this is. Yeah. I am generally losing it with that one. Because the mic does not work on stream. Share screen? You can do that on here? Because there's plenty of other YouTube channels like this, and they get a lot of hate. But sometimes hate is confused for criticism. Because if you criticize someone and they're doing what they love, then they learn to condemn themselves. You know, like it's kind of very sad for me, considering that I've been told that I can't do certain things when I have done a lot of good things. And people bash me for, like, I'm not saying like names, but I have been criticized for certain things. And then they wait till the last minute to tell me anything because they're scared of my reaction. Or they won't like my reaction. Cuz I'm like, why did you wait so long to say something if it truly bugged you or bothered you? Especially on the internet. I'll say something and then someone won't like it. And then it's kind of sad. Let's see if I can switch to my phone. If I can't, then boohoo, but you know. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now that there's gonna be a lot of changes to this channel, especially. And I can change it because it belongs to me. If you truly have a problem with what I have to say, contact me privately and we can discuss it. Otherwise, shut your mouth. It is not your call to decide what I do on my channel. If you truly don't care for what I have to say, then why even here? And people are like, "Wow, you're talking with a black screen. You're so tough and edgy." I'm like, I'm not trying to be either of those things. I have a black screen because I don't want people screenshotting my face like people have already done. It sucks when you fucking show your face to a group of people and they just make comments about your appearance. And then they judge your entire life. They're like, "Why does that have to be this way? What does that have to be that way? Why don't you get along with your parents? Why don't you talk to whoever?" Because it's a choice that I fucking made to keep myself safe. It's a fucking choice. If I wanna have some alone time by myself, then let me be. Stop asking questions. Yeah, it really hurts me see that if someone clings to you, most likely it means they trust you. And it doesn't have to be romantic either. That is a big fucking deal for someone to cling to you. I should know. Because I have made several attempts to fix my family. And it's not really fixing much. Because you know what the people used to say in my family? Women are seen and not heard. That's fucked up to say. Considering women made this country what it is when the men were at war. People are like, well, you don't seem like a girl's girl. I'm like, because I don't trust many women either. And if I do trust you as another woman, then you're lucky. If I trust you to tell you anything, then you're special to me at least. It means you mean a lot to me. And I can see why a lot of people are upset. But whenever they ask me my side of the story, I shut down because I'm tired of explaining myself. If I don't tell you something, it's probably that bad. If I don't want to talk about it, then clearly I don't want to talk about it with you. I'm live streaming for the sake of awareness, and my videos are going to be as such. No, I'm not going to be going after predators. I'm going to go, I'm going to cover cases that have already been covered. And give my take on certain things. Because a lot of people in the true crime community get a lot of shit. Like, what's the point of like going after someone's dream just because you couldn't have your own? Or whatever happened. Could be 100 different things. And I find it a little unfair that people blame women for everything. And that's a lot coming from me. Because the only time I have excelled at anything was because I had someone helping me. And it's usually a man, unfortunately. And people are like, why don't you ask your mom for help? Because she doesn't care about things like this. She's already numb to the point where she can't feel anything other than hatred for certain people. I'm like, is there a certain reason why you don't like these people? Or, like, I've had that conversation with her. She treats her best friend like shit. Makes him do everything. Even talk shit behind his back. And you know what? He's actually really nice. He's really, really nice. And my mom just treats him like a slave. I'm like, well, you need to stand up for yourself. That's what I told him. Don't let her boss you around like that. She's not your girlfriend, nor is she your boss. If you feel like you're feeling a certain way, then you're free to leave this house. No one is keeping you here. Because this person has also helped me realize that if I want to do a certain thing, I can do it. That's why I respect him so much. There's a lot of people I do respect, but have mixed feelings towards because I'm unsure how to feel sometimes. Online and real life. Even the people that I work with. And it's sad. It really is. Because whenever people do ask people the woman's side of the story, they're like, well, you're lying, you're this, you're that. Because you gotta realize that everyone lies. Everyone. Especially if they're trying to protect themselves. I've learned a few things on this adventure. I've learned not to take revenge. But there's a big difference between spreading awareness about someone and revenge. I've seen a lot of revenge come my way. And it's unfortunate because, like, people assume too quickly or they judge too quickly. And then there's their. Like, if they don't want to listen to your side of the story, that says just about everything they think about you. Let them misunderstand you. Because once they figure out the truth, they'll be like, oh shit, should have listened to her or him. Because these videos that I'm going to be making, they're just for awareness. Not trying to be a hero. Not trying to be anyone special. Just me talking about something that I wanted to do since I first got this laptop in the first place. That's all I wanted to do. Then I got sucked into the world of Discord. It's really awkward what this world has come to. Seen this so many times on the internet and it just sucks. Now as an adult, I fully understand everything. And it's hard to process because I'm like, wait. And then people like to bring up some things I did when I was 17. Yeah, I doxed someone, so what? They should have thought about that before they put hands on my friend. When I told them to stop 3 times. I don't give a fuck. I'm not saying that I'm innocent, but I've definitely done some crazy things for those that I care about. And I've been bashed for it ever since. I'm unsure how to feel now considering it. Because people are like, oh, I just told you a personal thing and you don't care. I'm like, I do care, but I just thought you'd want me to listen. I didn't think you'd want my commentary. Because I can go on for hours just about anything for God knows how many hours. And it's ridiculous. Let me find something. Hold on. Insane. A lot of things are insane, especially on the internet. Like, I'm being so for real right now. So fucking awkward. Hmm. I don't think therapy will help me at this point, if I'm being completely honest. Either A, I pick a new topic to talk about, or B, I go back to what I was originally doing. And both of them are the same concept. Considering that we got people like Shiro and Akina really concerns me. Because when I was in their group, every single thing was about Zexia. Like, when can we have like a normal conversation that wasn't about him? Because there's a total of like 2 servers. And I can't remember if I was 18 or not because it was such a long time. Because I remember falling asleep on a stream that I was hosting and it's like, they just popped out of nowhere. I really shouldn't have given them anything. Because then they're like going after me based on what someone else said. That was bullshit, by the way. Because their entire community is filled with people I'd rather not think about because it's that triggering for me. Because I find it stupid. Because I warned them about most of the people in their server and they just didn't listen to me. It's probably why I didn't want to fucking hang out with them at all. Like, I had better things to do than try to talk to you about your dumb mistakes. I'm not your parent. Like, I'm flabbergasted. Genuinely. Like, my first mistake was ever believing you in the first place. Because look where that got me. Absolutely fucking nowhere. You guys, like, I like how you two like to talk about not wanting revenge or no doxing. You literally did the same thing. May have not been you personally, but it was someone in your group. Considering the same person had a history with Draven and Draco. Like, I'm pretty sure that as someone who's old and quote unquote wise should know that publicly being friends with someone like that can lead to trouble. And yes, I'm talking about you, Michelle. Because you were scared to see what was going. You were scared to let me see what was going on in your server. Weren't you? As soon as you found out that I wasn't remotely connected to Zexio, you kicked me. If you had nothing to hide, then why'd you kick me? Like, Sloppy was being nice about it. You could have given him a chance. Because if he saw that was nothing going on in your server, he would have straight out told Zexio there's nothing going on in there. Like, why even looking at this? Nothing you can say can convince me otherwise. Like, genuinely. Like, I get it. You saw me as a friend, this, that, and the third, but I can't be friends with someone who constantly does things like that. It just doesn't sit right with me. Like, I didn't fully know depression until I met you guys. And that's a lot coming from me. Oh, and Akina. Tell Josh the producer I said hi. Tell him to come to my stream and stop being such a fucking coward. Not on your stream, mine. We can have a little chit chat. That you want to fucking throw my name through the mud. Like you did with the other women in your life. Hey, Shiro. Does anyone else know that Akina used to date Josh the producer? Now you do. How the fuck does that not bother you? Considering I told you in detail what went down. You had Queen War on your server too. Want to explain that one? She may not be in there anymore, but she wasn't in at one point. You best believe I fucking screenshotted every single fucking person in that server. And now I'm fucking watching videos about this shit, and you're going after people who can't even defend themselves? That's fucked up, you guys. Hey, Sonica, wanna explain why you're telling people to kill themselves by using deadly plants? Wanna explain that one? You can say whatever you want. Your Twitter says it all. It takes 2 seconds to screenshot something. But all of people should know that. I am tired of people like Bear Walker making excuses for you. Like, oh, this person was mean, this, that, and the third. I don't give a fuck if they're mean. You don't fucking do that. Considering that Sonica had fucking possession of child pornography at one point. Oh yeah, didn't think I remembered that one now, didn't you, Sonica? Considering you made this boy go so remotely insane, join a server, tell one of the mods to kill themselves. Because that's how much you fucking traumatized him. I don't give a fuck if they made you mad. You don't do that to someone, especially someone on the internet. Do you have any idea what you may have done? Like, genuinely. Like, it's so fucking stupid. It's just so dumb. I find it stupid how your husband hasn't figured you out yet, nor have your children figured you out yet, considering they're all dolls with pre-diabetes. Oh, no. I'm dead serious. If anyone has any information regarding Josh Producer, please send it my way so I can deal with him. Because clearly no one has fucking caught this guy yet. I spent weeks, months, years telling my story so other victims could come forward. And people are like, oh, you're his victim, this, that, and third. I am not a victim anymore. I'm using my story to help people get out of similar situations regarding that. And the fact that you talk shit on my name, Josh, it's on. Since you want to go on live streams mocking victims, since you want to sit by your ex-girlfriend, basically bashing my name in and saying that I use SSN money to pay my bills. I don't. That's just not right to say about someone, don't you think? Maybe you do, considering you don't have a job. Like, come here when you're ready to have a real conversation. Because I think I deserve some closure, considering what you did to me. As a 16-year-old child, by the way, who you encouraged to lie and say you were that that you were a certain age just so you could date me. Considering all the things I've seen you do, I don't even want you. I don't know why you're even dating another pedophile's girlfriend anyways. It's kind of fucked up considering that you know she's vulnerable. Very, very sad. She deserves better than the both of you, honestly. Because by the time we try to any people who are on the same boat, we'll try to tell these people something about their partner, and they just won't believe us or believe any of the same people that believe the same thing. It truly makes me sad to know that we live in a world like this. It's very unfortunate. It's true. Like it's fucked up. It's like it's heartbreaking to me to hear that people are getting beaten in relationships, mentally and physically. If they have to condition you to stay, then that's not real love. That's benefit or convenience. It's just dumb. It's just so dumb. One last thing before I have to go. Fuck you, Josh. I genuinely hate you. I despise you. Than any other man that's hurt a woman the same way you've hurt me. Just in general. And when you feel man enough, you know where I'll be